Just look at this watch. The geometry, the finishing, the elegance, the way the Glacier Blue dial shifts from icy matte to metallic shimmer with the slightest turn of the wrist. This is the Christopher Ward 12. Thin, sharp, beautifully engineered, and objectively it's absolutely brilliant. But here's the strange thing. If it's this good, why isn't it doing anything for me? Welcome back to Microbrand Watch. I'm Dave, and today I've got a dilemma. I'm wearing this watch. I admire this watch. I completely understand why the community rates it so highly. But that spark, that connection that you feel when you put on a watch, I just don't get it with the Christopher Ward 12. In this video, I'll show you why this watch is objectively outstanding. And then maybe together we can figure out why on earth it's not working for me. But actually, before we dive in, what do you think of the 12? Because I'm sure many of you already have one. Did it hit you emotionally straight away? Or are you sat on the fence a little bit like me? Drop your impressions in the comments. I would genuinely love to hear from you. All right, let's start with a case though, because Christopher Ward absolutely took their time here. This is their first integrated bracelet sports watch since the old C20 Lido way back in 2008. They've stayed away from the category for a long time, but in that time they've spent a lot of effort refining their craft, and you can see both restraint and maturity in the design of the 12. Look, it leans into the design language straight from the 70s. The era of slim steel cases, bold geometry, and bracelets that flowed straight out of the case rather than being bolted on. I've got the 40mm version here, which is just under 10mm thick with a manageable 44.5 lug to lug. It's thin, elegant, and incredibly well balanced. The finishing is superb. We've got brushed surfaces, sandblasted texture, polished chamfers. Everything is crisp, everything's deliberate. Look, this is bold without shouting. It's distinctive without trying too hard. And the Glacier Blue dial that I've got on this one is amazing. It's a bit of a shapeshifter, to be honest. It's really subtle one moment. It's electric the next. That stamped three-dimensional pattern gives it real depth. And I like the indices. They're a little triangular teeth pointing inward, which are beautifully finished with brush tops and diamond polished facets. You've got clean markers, the CW logo at 12, a neat date window at 6, an excellent lume. All good so far. Then you flip it over and you get a screw down exhibition caseback with a really nice clear view of the Sellita SW200-1 movement. Look, this runs at 28,800 vibrations per hour. It's got around about 38 hours of power reserve, so all still good. Add to this anti-reflective sapphire crystal, a screw down embossed crown, that screw down exhibition caseback, 10 atmospheres of water resistance, and a weight of only 160 grams on the bracelet. And on paper, everything here is exactly what you'd want from a modern integrated sports watch. And look, even the bracelet is working for me. Now, if you've watched the channel for a while, you'll know that integrated bracelets and me don't always get along. But this one genuinely surprised me. Yep, it flows beautifully and drapes naturally across the wrist. But really importantly, Christopher Ward did something very smart here by adding both half links and micro adjust to the deployant clasp, both of which make sizing much, much easier. But here's where things get strange. I put this watch on and I don't feel anything. My head tells me I should love it, but my heart stays quiet. Has that ever happened to you? You get a watch that's perfect on paper, but does absolutely nothing for you emotionally. Let me know in the comments. I think I need some solidarity here. Look, nothing about the 12 is wrong, but something about me just doesn't connect with it. And here's the truth. I don't think we were ever going to uncover some magical revelation today, because the truth is actually very simple. Watches are personal. What lights me up might do absolutely nothing for you. What you adore might just leave me completely cold. And I think that's one of the joys of this hobby, right? There are so many styles, so many flavors, so many brands of watch out there because there are so many types of collectors. No, I don't love this watch, but that doesn't mean that you won't. And that's exactly what makes this space so fun. So where do you land on the Christopher Ward 12? Does it spark joy for you? Or are you, like me, quietly confused that something this good doesn't quite connect? Go on, open the floodgates in the comments. I can take it, I think. And look, of course, if you enjoyed this review today, please do give it a like, hit subscribe, and if you really want to, join the Microbrand Movement newsletter for even more honest, passionate watch content, just like this. Links are all in the description. And listen, thank you so much for taking some time with me today. Maybe, just maybe, I've introduced you to a microbrand, be it one of the bigger ones, that you will want to watch. Until next time though, enjoy your watches.